Welcome to the Little Chef channel. Today I will be making a tiramisu. I have actually made the tiramisu a couple times, but sometimes I would use what is known as mascarpone cheese. I don't know if you can read it. And then I've also used cream cheese as well. I think it's also backwards. Sorry about that. And I've noticed the look of it is different, but I've never really remembered what the taste difference was. And so that's what we'll be doing today. That's really what the goal is, but in the process, I will also teach you how to make tiramisu so that you can make it at home. So let's dive right in. So first thing you need is a bowl. And then you need some whipping cream. So let's open this. And then what you're going to do is you're going to whip it up with a mixer, or you could do it by hand, but that does take a very long time. So, and what it's going to do is it's basically going to be making whipped cream. So I need to make enough for a 9 by 9 inch pan. So that's what we'll be doing. So this process does take a little bit of time. So what I'll do is in the video I will speed this up. Alrighty, so I already got the cheese into the bowl, and we have 2 eggs for coloring. We have to only use the egg yolks. So that means that we have to separate the yolk from the white yolk. Let's see here. We got that in. So now, just move this out of the way. Alrighty, now that we have the cream cheese and the egg yolks in there, now all we need is a tablespoon of vanilla. Alrighty. Should probably have never said whoops, but right here. Alrighty, and then we also need some sugar. So for that's 4 tablespoons. And now that I'm done with this part, I'm going to use this to mix everything up. So that one's the one with the cream cheese, and this one I'm going to use for the cheese that I can't pronounce. Alright, so just to recap everything that we did, I did, is, so I went over and I got a mixer, I plugged it up, and I put whipping cream in, the amount that I needed for this, which took about that much of whipping cream, so about half. And then And then I got some eggs, so I needed 4 eggs. So I needed 2 eggs for the mascarpone cheese, another 2 eggs for the cream cheese. I already put the cream cheese in first. I mixed it up with vanilla and sugar, and then I went ahead and did the same thing with the whatever cheese, however you pronounce it. I already went ahead and put it in the other half of the whipping cream that I was using, and put vanilla, I put the eggs, I put the sugar in there, and so now I am putting it together. So half of this is going to be the right way to make it, and the other way is going to be different. Now, the only reason why I am using vanilla wafers instead of Lady Fingers is because Lady Fingers are very hard to find. They need to be shipped, and when I decided to make this video, I didn't have time to have any Lady Fingers shipped here, so I am just going to go ahead and go all out on vanilla wafers, which basically has the same texture and the same flavor as a Lady Finger. The only difference is one looks like a finger and the other one is round. So I didn't think there was much difference in the taste. Well, this one has more of a cookie flavor and the Lady Finger has more of a cakey flavor. So I guess there is sort of a difference, but so this will be my second time using vanilla wafers, because the last time I made it with cream cheese. So let's go ahead and go ahead and get the cream cheese. Now I'm going to put on a glove because I have some sort of touch sensitivity, and I don't like touching it. It also keeps away germs away in the food. So if you were wondering why I was using gloves, it's because I don't want to spread germs into the food, but the real reason is I don't want to touch it because it's just gross to me. I love tiramisu, no doubt about it. I just don't like touching it as I'm preparing it because it feels nasty. And so I got some coffee here. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to place the vanilla wafer into the coffee and then place it into the pan here. And I will keep doing that until I have done the whole pan. So it's going to be one layer of coffee, of wafers dipped in coffee, and then it's going to be another, and there's going to be a layer of the tiramisu pudding, and then it's going to be another layer of vanilla wafers, and then it'll have some cocoa powder sprinkled on top. And as I'm doing this, I want y'all guys to know that you can use any kind of coffee that you want. It doesn't have to be a specific brand. I honestly have no clue what this brand is because my mother made this coffee. So I want to say it is Folgers coffee because that's the kind that we have in the cabinet. But like I said, it doesn't matter what kind. Just make sure that it's not hot and that it's cold when you decide to use it. So it doesn't have to be super cold like mine is, but it has to be kind of like just not warm, or it'll end up messing up whether you use wafers or Lady Fingers. It's just going to end up messing it up more. So, now the difference between wafers and Lady Fingers is the fact that Lady Fingers, you have to be fast when you dip it in. So, that's why using wafers is so much easier, because after you dip it, because it takes a while for it to soak, you're not having to rush. this is how I'm going to do this. So I'm going to take the cream cheese frosting, and just do this like so. So one thing that I have noticed about the cream cheese versus the other cheese is the fact that one is wider than the other. The one with cream cheese is wider, but the one with the cheese that is usually used with is more yellow, because the cheese that is usually normally used with is yellow itself. So I've also noticed that's a little bit soupy because it's kind of warm. Alright, so we're done with that. So now I'm just using the cocoa powder from here. And I'm just sprinkling it on, kind of like so. And it doesn't have to be a thick coating, just a light coating. I do suggest that when you're in the store that you do, however, do get some sort of shaker that you would for like salt or flour, and just sort of use that. But for right now, I don't have that on me. Alright, so I was able to get most of it. So this is what it looks like. Now I just gotta go put it in the fridge and let it. So I go put it in the fridge and I'll let it sit for overnight. So see you tomorrow. Hello everyone. So today I am tasting the tiramisu. So this is the tiramisu that has this is the Italian cheese that you use for it to be regularly, and then this one is the one with the cream cheese. So let's see which one tastes better. So I'm going to start with this one since it has the original, and see how it's different than the cream cheese. It tastes really good. Unfortunately, I did not whip it up enough, so it's kind of runny. So, and you definitely get the cakey flavor. Yeah, definitely get the cakey flavor. I'm not really getting a coffee flavor. Did I say cakey? I meant cookie. You definitely get the cookie flavor. So I really do not like how I made this. So let's go on to the cream cheese. That's weird. The one with the Italian cheese has more flavor, but the one with the cream cheese is sweet, but it doesn't really have that much flavor. I would say using the cream cheese might be the healthier option because it tastes healthy. I think the word I would use for this one is it tastes kind of bland. Yeah, not the best. But, you know, if you're looking for a cheap way and you can't find any of the Italian cheese, I would definitely use cream cheese. I would say add like twice as much flavor, like twice as much vanilla and twice as much sugar. Yeah, it almost tastes like yogurt. Tiramisu should not taste like yogurt. So that is the end of trying tiramisu and the difference. So it's definitely a lot better the original way and not with cream cheese. But because the tiramisu, the original way, tastes more delicious, and it has more of a desserty impact. And the one with cream cheese tastes like I'm having a yogurt impact to my mouth. So I don't know if that means it's a healthier option. I don't know. But, if you want a recipe, click the link down below. I would definitely check that out if you want to make it yourself one day or today. So I guess I'll see you next time. Do not forget to subscribe. And if you like this video, give it a like. And I will see you again.